Hi, welcome to the Insight for the 4th of July. Well, actually for the whole month of July. A couple of days late, my apologies. So for those of you that are new to the Insight, I pull two cards from my deck, the Words to the Wise Oracle. It's a free-form deck that anybody can use so they can do readings. And you can pull one card a day, you can do a whole spread, and you're welcome to purchase it and use it yourself. But every month I pull two cards, one for the physical plane, our day-to-day life that we feel we can control. And then I pull one also for our spiritual plane or our higher purpose. And then I read the two cards together because I feel like we're not just one aspect. You know, we're a combination of very different aspects. So the cards for this month on the spiritual plane is an interesting card. It's called Fiery Heart. Now, Fiery Heart talks about faking our passion, you know. Fiery Heart talks about going along with something and saying, oh yeah, I really love it. Wow, I love that restaurant, when we don't like it at all, or we don't care for it. So in the spiritual plane, it's really talking about being very true to what matters to you. Sometimes we get caught up in what other people want us to believe. We get caught up in what other people think are morally right or morally wrong. And we don't really sit back and think about, well, is that true for me? I mean, do I actually agree with that? You know, I think it's coming to a time now where we need to stand up for our own personal integrity and our own personal authenticity. Authenticity is the buzzword right now. So, you know, don't just go along and say, oh yeah, no, I think that's really wrong, when in your heart of hearts you're like, I don't agree with that. You know, we tend to get programmed with prejudices. I mean, you know, my family, or my father more than my family, had a lot of prejudices, you know, and they were programmed into me. And I had to make conscious choices to not allow those to remain. You know, even though I didn't believe them or I didn't support them, they were just these old tapes in my head, and they would play, and I go, whoa, no, that's absolutely not what I feel. Well, that's absolutely inappropriate. So, and I had to make a conscious choice as I grew up to derail those. And I think Fiery Heart is saying that we are going to now, as we look out into the world and everything that's happening in the world, is to really evaluate what I believe. You know, where do I really sit with this? And make a conscious choice to say, no, I don't agree with that. You know, I don't think you need to get on a soapbox and put yourself at risk. But I think at least be honest with yourself and say, that's not good. I mean, there's been so many times when I've been in a gathering and people have been telling stories or telling jokes, and rather than, you know, stand up and say, oh my God, that's so awful, I just walk out and leave, you know, or I'll go out and do something and play with a dog. I just remove myself from it. You know, you don't have to energetically expose yourself to it. You know, so it's not so much about confronting people, but it's about removing yourself from it and saying, I don't agree with that, so I'm not going to be around that. I'm not going to let that become part of my DNA, because then you respond to it. And then on the spiritual plane, physical plane, we have a card called the teddy bear. And I love the teddy bear because it goes on with the understanding that when the teddy bear was first given as a gift, that's all it was. It was just a teddy bear. But the universe at that time needed something to symbolize love, affection, I care. And the teddy bear became that symbol. It became that stereotype. Anyway, it became that icon for caring. So what this is saying with the teddy bear in the physical plane, when you make this choice spiritually to be authentic to what is right morally for you, it will affect so many different aspects of your personal life physically. And this is even without saying anything or making a big deal, but just like I said, energetically removing yourself from those situations, or asking someone, you know, stop saying that. It doesn't feel good. Teddy bear is about something that we do originally just for our own personal use or our own personal choice, having a ripple effect that affects everyone. And it's something that's picked up by the universe to promote out. It's like, oh my gosh, this person just made a spiritual choice to remove themselves from all their family members that have this way of thinking, they walked outside, went down the road, they removed themselves. This is going to change the whole karma of their family. It's going to change the karma of their kids. You're going to provide opportunity for others to also make different decisions by that one action. And you don't have to do anything. The universe is going to step in and do that. So the teddy bear just says you never know what a simple action done in honesty with a pure intent, how it's going to be picked up by a greater force than ourselves and used out in the world. It's going to be, you're going to add energy to a new way of being and a new way of thinking, not only for your personal family and those around you, but also for people at large, people as a whole. It's going to change everything, and we need more change. We need more people waking up and going, I don't know, that doesn't feel right. I mean, I know I was told this is true, and I was told this is what I should think, but I don't think that's right. I don't know what else I think. You don't have to have this revelation and have a whole new design on life, but just saying in this moment, it doesn't feel right. I don't know why or how or what to do with this, but for the moment I'm going to just remove myself and not be part of that until I re-identify who I am and where I want to be. And some of it always comes with finding our spiritual family as opposed to our physical family, but it changes everything, and it's a huge step, and it takes courage to do it. So that's why I'm saying you don't have to jump on a soapbox and turn everybody upside down. Sometimes just getting up and leaving the table causes enough aggro. I know that because I've done it, and people, why are you leaving? Where are you going? Come back. I'm like, hey, I just have a headache, or I just need a bit of space, or you can be gentle about it, but be honest with yourself. So, oh my gosh, what a little bit of a soapbox myself here this month. So anyway, we've got hot weather coming in. We're looking for July 4th. Stay safe, drink lots and lots of water, do those power drinks, have all the enzymes and good stuff in them, and have a wonderful July. I'd love to see you. Come and see me. I do phone readings, I do FaceTime readings, I do Skype readings. I have all my photography up now, so I have a wonderful art gallery. So if you're looking for photos for design or decoration, or if you're looking for photo shoots, please contact me. That's my little other aspect of my life that allows me to do my creative stuff. And I look forward to seeing you in August. So have a wonderful, safe July, and thanks a lot for all your support. Bye.